Oga
Thank you very
Femi,
much.
where are you? You're the you're the next person.
Good night. God bless you all.
Yes, thank you. Sorry, Femi, we have delayed you so much. Thank you.
No
All right,
problem.
so Femi is my yes. So Michael Baba Femi Ogunnubi and I went to the university together. We started electrical engineering together in when did we start in Ghana? 1994 August, and we practically left the university also together. Okay, but he went full time. He has done all things electrical, while I vied off into theology and writing, that. So Femi is here to actually talk to us not about theology, but about business or the business that he does. I actually invited him because everybody here that is on this platform has supported my work one way or the other. So in when did I have my accident? In April. In April, I had an accident and broke my leg. And Femi was one of the guys that were running around me, helping me pick up this, do that, brought me home, helped me at home and all of that. And then it was about that time he helped to install my inverter. So, Femi, we don't have light in Nigeria, and it appears you have solution to it. Can you tell us what the solution is?
Good morning. Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
like
almost morning
David
now.
just said, my name Michael Babafemi Ogunubi, and this is my good friend, my classmates back then in school. But to cut all the whole thing short because of time, uh, r- generally I will have to just say something about renewable energy, not particularly inverter, because nowadays in especially in Nigeria, we have this we are very denied accessible and affordable energy, and we have a lot of it all around us that we can actually harness, but we don't have the structure or the way we got to go about it. But I've been a renewable energy expert with a lot of years of experience. So I just want to say just a short thing about it. Blue energy is something like it's like a kind of energy that you get readily from resources around us that are replenish faster than it is, being used. Like we have the wind, majorly the wind, the solar, thermal, biomass, hydro. Some even say natural gas, but no, it's not. The five ones I just mentioned are the major renewable energy resources. Then mostly in Nigeria now, we are very conversant with solar because our respite we have been given opportunity to have accessible energy through solar because of incessant grid collapse and high prices of energy here in Nigeria. So I will talk shortly about solar and major components in solar. We have the inverter, the energy storage system, which is the battery, the solar panel, and the charge controller. Some are standalone and while some are embedded. But I would say mostly that this uh, I would say it's like mostly people are being swapped. I will use that word swap because they actually don't contact experts or people that are actually gone through formal training or maybe gotten a lot of experience that those distant in depth. But so they seem to say that, oh, it's a kind of a scheme. A scam that solar energy is not really accessible as we are preaching it to be. So solar energy can afford us affordable accessible energy if we actually go through the right paths. Like if major things, the processes that actually one should go through in securing solar energy or installing solar energy in your house could be majorly you have to go through basic steps like energy audits. It's very very essential because you just need to know your the capacity that you require, your energy requirements before you can now tell probably a professional, an expert, okay, design for me what I need to power this so and so equipment apparatus and appliances in my house. Then we have the design and also the installation, and also very important to the support after the installation and commissioning of what you actually designed for your client. But another very important aspect of it is the energy storage system, the battery, because there are some solar, I mean, just inverter system that standalone. You can use the sun with your inverter without using the battery. But mostly you will require energy usage in the night. While when there's no sun,
Yes.
you need a battery, energy storage. You need a battery. And from my experience, I will recommend now uh, lithium ion energy storage system preferred to lead acid both tubular or gel. Why? Because comparing the two, the lithium ion batteries we have nowadays have a higher depth of discharge. That's the depth to which you can discharge the stored energy. While the lead acid, you have quite maybe some. Like let me put some figures to it. Like in terms of depth of discharge, lithium lithium battery, you can discharge you up to even some to 100%, from 90 to 100%. That is, you can actually use the whole energy stored in it compared to the lead acid. That if you want your lead acid to last the recommended 5 years lifespan, you have to deplete it just to about 45, 50, at most 60%. If not, the lifespan the lifespan will be reduced to the extent that you will not be able to have the value for your money the invested. Don't have enough return on investment. But in case of lithium ion, you can it has higher or longer lifespan, and also the performance is actually better than the others. Then comes to the solar panel. That some it has basically 25 years lifespan, while some of the inverters we have nowadays have embedded charge controller that you don't need a standalone. So you even have a reduced cost when you're installing. So without that, let me not just bug you with a lot of all this tautology. We Solar energy can afford us, or can give us affordable, accessible energy, and make us to escape the energy crisis, incessant grid collapses, and the high price on energy here in Nigeria. And with that, I think uh, with we can actually talk more on some other basics and essential things when if anyone actually requires or solar energy installation. I think so. I won't like to, because the time is gone, and I know Pastor Deji would like to say more things. So I'll have to put an end to the talk now. Thank you very much. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Femi. Can you hear me now? Yes. Sorry, I muted myself. I forgot. So I have a question. And question borders on affordability. Yes. So in Nigeria, or at least in an office space, most people need what they need. I mean, a lot of people need power for their homes. That's why they run generators and all of those. But most people, what they need for their business to move on probably would just be power. I mean, power to power a laptop, power a fan, and a bulb. So my question now is this: can you mentally give us a cost of like the minimum solar setup for a system like that? I know it could increase, but the minimum, so people can have an idea of cost and so on. Although I know you said something about energy audit. I understand that, but we're talking Nigeria now, so let's do. There was somebody who once said that he could build a house with 100. An architect who said he could do a house with 100,000 naira. That was the 100,000 naira of about 10 years ago, not 100,000 naira of today. Okay, so you tell us what do you think? The minimum cost to get at least laptop, fan, bulb, one bulb.
Yeah, like I said, and you mentioned it that energy audit is very, very essential. But despite that, you can, like, in a scenario where a customer require usage of his laptop, maybe few bulbs, probably preferably energy saving or LED bulbs, and fan, and one could go for, let's say, one between 1 to 1.5, maybe inverter with just like a 12 volts 100 amp hour battery. With that, I think you should be able to, and for it to last for a considerable number of hours,
Yes.
for you to be able to do your work, maybe you spend something like 200 to 250
200 to
using the lead acid. Because if you are going to use,
okay, using
if
lead
you are going to
acid.
use,
What about
if you are
lithium?
going to use yes, lithium is actually very expensive, but it is preferred because the lifespan, performance,
Yes.
and the load that it can carry.
Much.
You using lithium, because that 12 volt 100 amps lithium will, on its own singly will cost like 400. So you should be looking at roughly 8. You can see the difference now.
Yeah.
Because that lead acid
Okay,
may
so
not last you.
for lithium, we'll be looking at 800, 850, right?
For you to last a long, I mean, considerable number of hours, like 6 hours going. You understand? Because the point is,
Yes.
even if you install all those things, there's no point in you installing all those things and it doesn't last more than an hour or 30 minutes. And
Exactly.
because you want to do, maybe you have a lot of work to do for like hours, 4, 5, 6 hours. So that's why I said it's preferred to use lithium, last longer. Or if you want to
Yes.
use lead
Yes.
acid, you can actually cascade them and increase the number of lead acid to still amount to same. And I mean, even the time and the performance and lifespan is not up to lithium. I think you
Yes.
understand.
Yes. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But as as Femi was speaking, we entered into the new year. So I want to wish everybody a happy new year. We trust that the Lord will bless our year.